Hey guys, welcome back to another build video. And in this one I'm going to show you a Heartbreaker build that has some pretty solid toughness while still putting up some pretty crazy damage. And out of all the stuff I've tested so far this season, this is probably my second favorite build to run when it comes to the new Retaliation mode. My favorite is a Striker build using the spiced up modifier that absolutely rips through Retaliations, and that was in my last video, so if you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. But this one uses the Sanitation modifier, and it just lights everything on fire, and you can just run amok taking out enemies left and right. So with that, let's take a look. Alright, so this build is 4 pieces of Heartbreaker, the Coyote Mask, and 1 piece of Hasberg. So let's look at the Heartbreaker stuff first. So this has assault rifle damage, LMG damage, 3 pieces weapon handling, and 4 piece is Heartstopper. So headshots apply pulse for 5 seconds, which I'm going to be using the linked laser pointer, so this part doesn't matter. And then weapon hits on pulsed enemies at a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1.1% weapon damage. And this stacks up to 50 times. And then my chest has armor, crit damage, and I have a crit damage mod on here. And this has the talent max BPM, which increases max stacks for Heartstopper from 50 to 100. So when you're at max stacks, that's 100% bonus armor and 110% weapon damage. Then for the gloves, I have armor crit chance, knee pads, weapon damage crit chance, and holster armor crit chance. Then for the mask, I'm going with the Coyote's mask. This has weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and then I have a crit damage mod on here. And this has the talent pack Instincts, which gives you crit chance and or crit damage based on how far you are from your target. So with this build, you're going to kind of be bouncing around between all 3 of these ranges. Then for the backpack, I'm going with the Courier. This is a named piece of Hasberg. This gives plus 13% headshot damage. This has armor, crit chance, crit damage, and I have a crit damage mod on here. And this has the talent Perfect Creeping Death. So when you apply a status effect, it is also applied to all enemies within 10 meters of your target. So this is going to pair really well with Sanitation. Because with Sanitation, you're going to ignite enemies with critical hits. So this is going to be a nice CC that's going to basically be procced every 10 seconds. And if you don't have this backpack, I would just use something like Cheska and roll the regular version of Creeping Death on it. The only difference is this is going to be 8 meters and this is going to be a 15-second cooldown. So for the weapon, I use the named assault rifle, the Pyromaniac. So mine has 15 expertise in it. This has assault rifle damage, health damage, and mine has damage targets out of cover, and it has the talent Perfectly Ignited. So this amplifies weapon damage by 30% to burning enemies, and then after 3 kills applies burn to the next enemy you hit. So when you have at least 3 stacks of Sanitation, pretty much everyone you shoot at is going to be on fire. Then for the mods, I have crit chance, rounds, and then you want the linked laser pointer here, which you need the Specialization technician to use. So this will pulse any target that you point your gun at, so you don't need to get headshots in order to stack Heartbreaker. You can shoot them anywhere on the body. And then the last mod is crit damage. Then if you don't have this gun, you can actually use any AR or LMG you want, as long as it has a long rail for you to use the linked laser pointer. And then you can roll the regular version of Ignited on here, and this will amplify your damage by 25% instead of 30, and then this will be 4 kills instead of 3 kills. Then for the secondary, I use an ACS-12. So if I happen to be in very close range to an enemy, I'll use this to stack Heartbreaker really fast. So mine has 15 expertise in it. This has shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage to targets out of cover, and then I have the talent Vindictive. So killing an enemy with a status effect applied grants you and all allies within 15 meters 16% crit chance and 16% crit damage for 20 seconds. So if you use this to stack Heartbreaker and you get a kill, when you swap back to your AR, this buff will still stay up for however many seconds you have left on it. Then for the mods, I have crit chance, and then make sure you have the linked laser pointer on here as well. For the skills, they're not super important to the build, so you can use whatever you want. I just use the Reviver Hive and a Crusader Shield. So my Crusader Shield is going to be tier 5. It has 20 expertise. It has holster regeneration and active regeneration. Then for the modifiers, do the passives real quick because I'm pretty much going to be using these 3 passives through the whole season. So I have Keep Out, Stepping Stone. Stepping Stone is really good for the hollow point ammo, and then Rupert's Tear. And then for the active modifier is going to be Sanitation. And this creates a gas cloud that sets enemies on fire within a radius when you activate it. Then at 2 stacks you get armor repair, and 3 stacks your crits inflict burning. So mine is level 5, but for this one you want to have this at least level 3. So plus 5 stacks, each kill on a burning enemy adds 3 seconds to the duration. So you can see up here the duration is 55 seconds, but if you have this at level 3, you can easily get this going for multiple minutes at a time. Then this 20 meters is the initial explosion radius, but because of creeping death, this can potentially be up to 30 meters. And this repair per second basically gives you full healing every second when there's enemies on fire. So if you have at least 2 stacks, set everyone on fire, run over here and damage myself, and at least while they're on fire, I can't even break my own armor. So a crazy amount of healing when they're on fire. Then if we look at the stats, I have 45% crit chance. And this might seem kind of low, but I am using the Coyote Mask, so a lot of times this will be at 55% or capped at 60%. Then I have 127% crit damage, just under 1.5 million armor, no armor on kill, and no armor regen. Then last is the specialization. I'm using Technician. You're going to want to use Technician to get this linked laser pointer right here. It's right behind the rifles. And then make sure you have whatever weapons you're using selected here. And then this also gives +1 skill tier, which is just a nice bonus to whatever skill you choose to use. So that's the build, guys. Try it out, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Hostile kill squad nearby. Stay alert. Kill squad down.
Reinforcements en route. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hostile detected. Heavily armored hostile detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.